Alright, we're still trying out our experiment with the treats. I better get some in hand. Here you go, Rocket. Here you go. Definitely likes the mealworms better than the soldier flies, which makes sense. Soldier flies are all dried up. He took some. Okay. This seems to be working, you guys. The girls want in on the action. One last one. Okay, all right. There you go. Okay. Well, you're welcome. Well, that was much better. Okay, maybe this is working. We'll keep trying. Keep it up. Good morning. Preserving the harvest. My helper. So far, the thing I made is really working well. I can take it on and put it back on easily. And I've got more scraps from the neighbor. Try to put it on with one hand. Let's see. No, I don't think that's possible. I think honestly the most challenging thing about the black soldier fly bin is keeping enough scraps. I collect some from my neighbors and then from my homestead, but these are ravenous creatures. They can even go through like a whole roast in a day. One time a roast was a little off. I put it in here, gone. I put, yeah, everything can go in here. And well, I don't put citrus. I don't think I put, yeah, just not citrus peels. But anyway, the hardest thing is keeping it full of scraps to keep them fed. I've thought of communicating with a grocer to see if they might, like a natural grocery store, to see if they might give me some scraps, but I'm sure there are lots of legalities to that on their end. So I have never done it yet, but I need to just at least give it a try. All right. Yay! Homestead victory! Pretty soon we'll have black soldier fly larvae marching out of this, falling into the trough for food for my chickens. Free food. Hey guys, I am just wiped out today. I'm just tired. I think I just stayed up too late last night. So, unfortunately, my little charge is not tired, like not in the least. How are you, buddy? No ma'am, I am not tired. I am determined to make a small step because small steps lead to big victories. So speaking of small steps, I would love it if you would leave in the comments, what is your small step for the day? Just let's help motivate each other, and the more small steps we take, the more homestead victories we'll have. So yeah, leave it in the comments. What's your small step? Okay, so for today, my small step is I'm gonna make some soil. I'm gonna start with this raised bed mix that I bought at the store. And I'm gonna add some things to it. Bunny berries. asked me what I would do differently about my rabbit hutches. And I have to say, I would make them taller a little bit. So much bending down to get the poop out. So I'm thinking about raising them on cinder blocks. That was her idea, so thanks. I'm probably gonna do that. But the last time I decided to level a rabbit hutch, it didn't go so well, so I don't know. We'll see. I do like about my rabbit hutches that they open from the top. So much easier to pick up a rabbit than try to force it through those little small openings in regular cages. If I were gonna have openings in the front, I would make them very big so that, and open up so I wouldn't have those traditional, just the wire cages with those small openings. It's just really hard to get them out. So I like that they open from the top. I used old doors for the tops that I just covered with roofing materials. So I just found them by the curb. So the other thing I really do like about them is that they're movable. So like potentially, I haven't done this, but I moved them a few times, but I can move them like for the north wind in the winter, and then I can move them somewhere else in the summer where they'll get more ventilation. So I like that about them, because you don't always, you know, you put something on one place in your property that does well in the winter, but it's not always the best in the summertime. So it's fun to be able to move them around. I did see, when I got my Tamu rabbits, my new rabbits, they had some removable panels that they put on in the winter. Their rabbit hutches were taller and stationary into the ground, but they had some removable, they used foam board. I think I might use plywood, because some of the rabbits could reach the foam board and they kind of chewed it. So, but I think that's a great idea, especially for Texas, because you need ventilation in the summer, and yet you need blocked north wind in the winter. So those removable panels, I think, is a great idea, no matter how you have your rabbit cages. Mine have boards in the back. But yeah, that might be nice to be able to remove those and have the breeze just go straight through. So I think that's a great idea. And compost. My compost is getting kind of low. I need to step it up, you guys. That'll be another video. My friend asked me a question the other day. She asked the best questions, and she said, if it were you, if I were starting out, should I get chickens or start my raised bed garden, start my garden? And of course I want to say both, but I have to say that when I was very first homesteading, before I had chickens, and I was just trying to garden, although I had lots of shade, I was trying to garden kind of in my backyard. And Patty Moreno came into town, the garden girl. She's the one that inspired the building of my coop. I'll try to link up with her if I can find out where she is now. But she came in, and I asked her that same question. I said, should I just start with my garden or should I get chickens? I said, will it be worth the trouble, you know, and the expense to get chickens? Will it really add to will the manure really add to my garden, to my food production? And not to mention the eggs, and at the time I didn't know how much fun it was to have chickens. But long time ago, over 10 years ago. And she said the manure from your animals, from your chickens, will ramp up, will level up your growing ability so much you're not going to be able to believe it. So I was like, oh, okay. So I told my friend, I would get chickens. I mean, we're starting some raised beds for her Friday. So we're kind of doing both, but chickens are important. Yeah. And you really feel like a homesteader when you have chickens. Okay. I'm a little concerned about Rocket. Oh. Well, he seems like he's doing fine now. He has just been opening his mouth and yep, there, he did it. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm not sure what's going on. He has something caught in his throat. Okay, all right, close enough. What's wrong, Rocket? Okay, if anybody knows that mouth opening, what does that mean? All right. One more bucket of compost. Okay, I can't do that with one hand. That's okay. I am super proud of myself, you guys. I did it. I did not feel like doing my small step today, but I got this dirt ready because it is gonna go into my bed in the front yard garden, and we're gonna plant peppers tomorrow. I need to go in and fix dinner and eat dinner. I'm hungry, I'm tired. It's just one of those days. But thanks for joining me on the homestead, you guys. I'm gonna say goodnight here, and hopefully in the morning, although my baby hopefully I'll be able to plant my peppers as my small step before it gets hot in the morning. But my baby does come early, and I don't want to miss praying with my husband. So I can't miss that. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do that. I might have to wait until evening to do my small step, which is fine, that's okay. I do lots of small steps inside in the homestead during the day when baby's there, so that's all right. No worries. All right, don't forget in the comments, tell me your small step, either for today or the small step you're gonna make for tomorrow. Just if you plan on it, and decide, listen to your why, like why am I doing this, and then take small steps to great big victories. Bye, you guys. Turns out my knight in baseball cap and jeans already has dinner going for me. Thank you so much. You're the best. Hey you guys, I did not really feel like doing my small step again tonight. It's just been a busy day with my little baby we take care of, but then the prophet showed up and said, can I help water? Can I help do this and that? So he watered the rabbits and helped me with those, and now he's watering my garden, and that inspired me. Isn't that sometimes the way it is? My kids just, you know, when I'm down, even my husband also, when I'm down, they lift me up. When they're down, we lift them up. It seems to work out that way. And I'm not down really, I'm just tired. It's just been a long day. But you know what, usually when I get out in the garden, it just refreshes me and I feel relaxed and better. So that's a good thing. And it's nice and cool out since the sun's going down. So here's my small step. I'm gonna point to this bed and say, I totally did this great cover cropping. Look, weeds, weeds. I didn't do this on purpose, but yeah, very impressive cover cropping right there.